Telling people that phony water is back. Like that. Telling people that phony water is back. Like that.
You are tuned into the W Show on Sideline Sports Talk Network and 100.1 FM, Kansas City. Live from Radio Row in San Francisco, California. Brought to you by Gates Barbecue, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Dillard Zona Rosa, the Soul of Santa, Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services, and Wood Nissan.
Like that. Telling people that phony water is back. Like that.
We beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock. But we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock. But we beat to rap what key beat to lock.
What? Mr. Do It All.
All right, we back here live on Radio Row. This is fun, man. We've been going all morning. We got some friends of the show with us now.
Yes,
though.
indeed.
We got Jay Reed and Darius Harris. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Hey.
Nothing much. We appreciate you guys giving us some time today.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah.
For having us.
Off season. What brings you guys to Radio Row?
But I wouldn't say off season just yet.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I know.
You have to rub it in. You have to rub it in. You got like 5 more days.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm on IR right now, so I just had my first time experience Media Row, coming out, checking out, what people have to offer, just firsthand experience, seeing what's going on. And with me kind of preparing myself for my post-playing days, just the whole media content, sports commentator thing is something that I, kind of want to get into. So I think, what better place to be in to learn and see some of the guys that I see every day on ESPN or whatever platform that is, just see them, firsthand in action and just kind of take tips, learn, and, just like the same way I am in football, be the same way with my post career and just try to learn from these guys and, hey, set myself up for when I'm done.
And you mentioned on IR, you guys are still in the Super Bowl though.
Yes, sir.
Are you still doing anything with the team while they're here?
Yeah. So I mean, I'll be in photos and everything like that. Obviously, can't practice and stuff.
Right.
But I'll have my jersey. Number 42. I'll be in team photos, and obviously, I was been on IR, but I did get a credit this season. Was able to play a few games this year.
That means you get a ring.
Hey, that's all I can do.
Number 3. He trying to get that extra 100,000 too. He trying to get that extra 100,000.
And not to brag, he held up 3, but I'll be working on my 4th ring.
Get it right. Get it right.
Public schools messed me up. I can only count to 3.
Hey, is he done yet?
Just to clear up, didn't want any confusion.
Yeah. Well, you talk a little bit about wanting to, be a part of broadcast after, football or whatnot. Justin may be able to give you a thing or two because he's doing it too.
Yeah, hey,
you just set up something in your house, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I be going down the rabbit hole with my little hobbies and stuff. So whatever's the latest thing I'm doing. But I started getting into videography and photography.
Yes,
and
indeed.
All the equipment and stuff. So I have a cool little home studio set up. Teleprompters, tripods, multiple cameras, lighting, all this, that, and the other. And, I didn't mean to get all of that or spend as much money as I did on it. But you know what I mean? It kind of got kind of fun. And, just keep having fun with it. And I don't know if you've been to the NFL's broadcast boot camp.
That's one of the things in the offseason. Huh?
Yeah, that's one of the things you should go to that, bro. There's a lot of useful stuff out of that, bro. You get to practice on air reps, like you're actually in studio. You do color, color commentary, you do play-by-play, like you get reps calling past games from the season, like as a practice rep. You're calling it like it's your first time doing it or whatever, first time seeing the play. But it's a lot of good.
I think I was supposed to go last year.
Yeah, it's a lot of good practice, bro. You should do it.
That's fire. Why'd you want to get into broadcast, man?
I just want to stay close to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to I got all these experiences and knowledge of the game, and when I retire, I don't want to just sit on it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to coach all the way. I love helping kids, helping guys and pouring into guys, but I just can't do those hours, man. Those hours are crazy.
You're the second person who talked about that today.
How long they're in the building? Like some of these dudes, they don't see their families, their wives, their kids. Like they're in the building, and it's like, well, I want to talk about football, but I want to talk about football that long.
Right.
So,
Damn right.
Same here. Like you said, we have so much insight to the game. And I think just, being able to give our experience, whether that helps somebody, whether that helps, whoever it is, there's somebody who's been in our position or who would love to be in our position to make it this far. And like you said, we've been around the game. We have experience. We know the X's and O's of it.
Yeah.
But coaching, we spend all day in there as players. So just imagine time 10s for the
Yeah, I
coach.
already know.
Dang,
So,
all
I already
right.
know.
Yeah.
And you guys both spent time in Kansas City, man. I know Chiefs fans that watch want to know how you guys felt about just Kansas City as a whole, whether it's food, shopping, living, whatever.
Entertainment. Oh man, I love Kansas City. I still got my house in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I still got my house, man. I want to keep touches with Kansas City forever, man. Like my foundation still operates in Kansas City. I have so many like real life friends, like people that I hang out with. I'm in a bourbon club out there, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I just like to do fun things. I don't know if I'm visiting in the winter.
Oh yeah.
You might not see me. You might not see me when it's snow on the ground, but summertime, fall is just the best. So I mean, the people there are amazing. The community is amazing. Will always be special. Every player that's played in Kansas City.
Chiefs King gonna want you back.
We
They
do
saying
want you back.
One of the reasons why the defense was kind of subpar is like they was missing you.
Hey man, I
Just work
I
out
got
the
love
trade.
for those guys, and me and Spags are still close. We still text time to time. I'm pouring myself into the Saints right now, but I still got, you never know
Yes,
where life
indeed.
takes you.
Yeah.
You never know where life takes you. Things come full circle. You never know where things will go.
Yeah,
I know I enjoyed my time in Kansas City. I had two beautiful kids, two beautiful boys that still stay out their way. So I go out there often still, to go check up on them and everything. And, with me, I started my career out there my first 5 years. So started off undrafted in Kansas City. That's when I grew from a young, teen, I wouldn't say teenager, but I wasn't a fully grown man yet.
Yeah.
I was still, just new to everything, how the league worked, how to become a pro, how to manage myself without having anybody, holding me
Yeah, really
accountable.
turn into a man.
Yeah. And I, like you said, Kansas City is forever in my heart. They, they made me to the person I am today. And looking back in 2019, when I went, as an undrafted guy on non-football injury list with a labrum injury, to see that kid, see where he is now, man, I'm just blessed and fortunate. And like I said, it's good food there. I never have anything bad to say about Kansas City. And like he said, who knows where, where life ends up taking you next year or the years to come.
Sure.
What was your welcome to the NFL moment?
My welcome to the NFL moment, honestly, so I didn't play my first year because I mentioned I was on non-football injury list. But I'll say, honestly, the preseason that next year, who was it? I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was the cat from Washington. It wasn't my first year, but it was when he was a rookie, Robinson. Man,
Brian Robinson Jr.?
Yeah. like obviously we know about Derrick Henry, Saquon, and all them boys, but he was a rookie at the time, so you know his play from college. But being in that game, and I had a clean tackle on him, and I'm a pretty big, strong guy myself, and I just knew, this is gonna be easy, sweet, cool. Shit, before I knew it, I was on the ground trying to bounce up like myself. I was hoping it wasn't too bad. The big string, like. Man, was it that bad? I hope, but I mean, I think that's more so for me, trying to tackle somebody like him, a player of his caliber, and being on the wrong end of that, looking up like, okay, it is what it is.
It
on
is
to
what
the
it
next
is.
play.
For me, it was the special teams, bro. Came in your rookie year playing special teams, and everybody's just huge, bro. Like there's people that they literally earn their bread on the table by only doing special teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You come in as a rookie, and then there was like I don't remember playing. I think it was the Rams. There's this linebacker that I don't know who thought it was a good idea for me at the time. 202 pounds, try to single block this 260-pound linebacker running. This is old kickoff rules.
Right.
You had to run and start. You know what I mean? I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but it wasn't a good idea. You know what I mean? Didn't have to do that. He actually broke my wrist.
For real?
Look at the scar.
He said,
I got to remember that.
I still got the scar.
Look at the scar. But that would happen like 5th, 6th game somewhere in the middle of the season, my rookie year. That I was like, well, don't know if I want to keep doing this on special teams, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You got no choice. Hey, you look up and see that R5 might have like 100 pounds over you, like you said. You're 220 trying to block a 270 DN coming down full speed. And like you said, a lot of guys don't know about the old school rules where they're was it 5 yards or 10
Yeah,
yards?
you know
They
what I mean?
just
And then you running back too. They run at
Drop
full
it.
speed. You got to run back, then turn around.
Yeah,
and basically wait on them.
Crazy.
How do you
Yeah, wait
prepare
on
for
the
that mentally to like go into the game and be like, there's a possibility that whoever I'm trying to,
Pray.
you said pray.
pray.
Nothing but Jesus.
Yeah.
And you don't. A lot of times you don't know until you step out on the field and like you got to count. Like you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to see which guy you got. A lot of times you don't know until you stand on the field and then you count. And you're like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
Let me make sure that's the right person.
1, 2. Damn.
You sure you're not in the right position? Like, can you move over?
You're not
one?
supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. That little guy
You be like, let's switch. Let's switch.
By the time you're thinking of that, hey, they
Boss
about to
that. You gotta just do it.
We know who
Yeah.
you're picking to win the Super Bowl. What is the difference you would say after playing with Andy and then playing for Mike Vrabel?
I think both of those guys, different styles, but I think both of those guys are high football IQ guys, and they demand the most from their players. Like I say, a lot of people ask, what's the recipe for winning? And, obviously being in the Super Bowl with Kansas City and coming to the Patriots, being in the Super Bowl with them, a lot of guys ask like, oh, what do you feel like the difference, or what do you feel like a similarity between the two? And for me, it's structure. Once you have a structured guideline and plan of, how we're going to approach the season, how we're going to approach each day from practice to meetings to walkthrough.
Yeah.
Once you're intentional with those things and you hold everybody accountable, don't break it for anybody. I think that's for me is what I see to be the biggest similarity in winning, because everybody, it's the NFL. Everybody has good players. Everybody has athletes. But I think just bringing that all together and one, having the rules and having the mindset of a coach to make guys buy in and make guys want to play for you and give it your
Yes,
all.
indeed.
And so once you feel like a coach is genuine, and regardless of your status, regardless of your salary, regardless of your accolades, I demand the same thing I would demand from my starter, I demand from you. Once you see that and feel that, and it's been shown day after day after day, you can't do nothing but respect it. I think that just allows the team to buy in, and like you said, that culture, and it just what comes with it. It's not something you could just go in and say, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Just like as people, we have to see somebody for who they are.
Right.
You can't really just take their word for it. And once the proof is in the pudding and you see them day in and day out buy in as a coach, like I said, it starts from up top. Once you see that from the trainers, the coaches, assistant coaches, to scouts, everybody who play, who don't play, once you see that, I think it's easy just to buy in and do whatever it takes for the team to win and, to have success.
And that's cool that you broke it down like that, because we always hear like Coach EB talk about coaching our backups to be starters, and you just broke it down. And what do you say? I understand it now.
I understand it now. Yeah.
You'd be amazed how many teams and coaches out there just treat guys different based on, like, you know what I mean? Like the starters sometimes don't even get coached. Like they'll make a mistake in practice or whatever, and they'll just glaze over it or whatever. They don't really coach the guy, and maybe like the second string guy or whatever comes in there, coaching us that's hard or whatever. It's totally different. And I agree with him. Like a lot of the programs where guys, the whole team is treated the same. You know what I mean? The starter is getting coached hard. He's getting cussed out just like everyone else is getting coached hard and cussed out. You know what I mean? Like that equality just creates a better culture.
Yeah.
And you got to go back home, man. What's it mean playing down there in your home city?
It's surreal, man. It's full circle moment. I get asked a lot about, Drew Brees Hall of Fame and what that moment means. And it's like, I grew up watching him. Like he turned me into a Saints fan. And like just the impact that, when the Saints were playing good football, the impact that it had on the city, much like Kansas City too. You know what I mean? Like when the football team's playing good, the city is happier, safer. You know what I mean?
It's doom and gloom right now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a real thing. So I got to be a part of that. And like now it's like an opportunity to come back and, I can try and help build that with a program for, that little 10, 12-year-old kid that's watching the team right now, try and do it for them. So
you guys were rolling at the end of the year, man. That Tyler was he's balling out. Chris Olave, you guys put it together, man.
We getting shut tonight. Getting shut tonight.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And you have your camp tomorrow, right?
Yeah, foundation. Yeah, foundation event, coding for the culture, year 5 doing it. It's kind of dope that, I started the foundation as a result of impacting experiences I had from going to Stanford and like how it opened my eyes. Yeah. So now it's just so cool that I get to now host a foundation event on Stanford's campus and have one of my old professors actually guest teach
Oh,
a segment on it. You know what I mean? So that part is just really cool.
Oh, we appreciate both of you guys,
Yeah.
man, for sure, coming on, hanging out with us, man.
So you got the Patriots winning?
Yeah, I mean, my boy D. Harris about
There
to
we
get
go.
one.
Yeah.
Austin Hooper, a former teammate of mine, is playing for the Patriots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Pat.
I wouldn't be mad about him getting his fourth ring. His fourth ring. I wouldn't be mad about him getting his fourth ring.
Yes, bro. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, now we appreciate y'all for having us. And thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Always good to tap in with the KC crew, you know?
Yeah, for sure. All right, we'll be back here live from Radio Row. We have more guests coming up.
The views and opinions expressed on the W Radio Show by the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundations, or affiliates.